When does creative freedom cross the line into defamation? That's the fiery question fueling the latest legal showdown between Bollywood megastar Shah Rukh Khan's production company, Red Chillies Entertainment, and Indian Revenue Service officer Sameer Wankhede. The controversy exploded after Wankhede sued Red Chillies for defamation over its new web series, The *DS of Bollywood, directed by Aryan Khan. In its defense before the Delhi High Court, Red Chillies made a strong case that the series is a work of satire and fiction, not a retelling of real-life events. Senior advocate Neeraj Kishan Kaul, representing the production house, argued that while the show might draw loose inspiration from overzealous law officers, it never directly references the infamous Cordelia cruise drug bust, the very case at the heart of Wankhede's grievance. Kaul asked a key question: can satire and fiction not coexist? He pointed out that creative works often borrow from reality, but use disclaimers to make their intent clear. There's no malice here. This is a story about Bollywood's highs and lows, not a vendetta against anyone, he told the court, as quoted by the Hindustan Times. The lawyer emphasized that being inspired by real-life zeal or bureaucracy doesn't make the show defamatory. You can't cherry-pick a few lines or scenes and cry foul, he said. This story spans over 20 different themes, none of which claim to document the Cordelia cruise episode. Kaul also delivered a pointed remark that has since turned heads. A public official cannot be that thin-skinned. In other words, public figures, especially those in power, should be open to scrutiny, satire, and artistic interpretation. He added, "We cannot muzzle storytellers by policing sensitivity. My client has every right to portray issues within Bollywood, including the excesses of authority." Meanwhile, the Delhi High Court is set to hear arguments from Netflix, the platform hosting the series, later this week. The backstory? To understand why this case has stirred such intense debate, let's rewind to 2021. Sameer Wankhede led the high-profile Narcotics Control Bureau investigation into the Cordelia cruise party, where Aryan Khan, Shah Rukh Khan's son, was arrested during a drug raid. The arrest dominated national headlines and sparked uproar across India. Aryan spent 3 weeks in jail before being cleared of all charges. Fast forward to 2025. After Aryan's directorial debut with the *DS of Bollywood was released on Netflix, Wankhede filed his defamation suit, claiming the series ridiculed him and portrayed him in a false and malicious light. According to Wankhede, the show tarnished his image as a public officer and deliberately misrepresented his actions. But here's where it gets controversial. Is a piece of fiction automatically liable if someone sees themselves in it? Or should satire and storytelling remain spaces for bold commentary, free from the threat of lawsuits? Red Chillies argues that the latter is essential for creative expression, while Wankhede insists that personal reputations must not be sacrificed in the name of art. This case could set an important precedent for how much creative liberty filmmakers and showrunners can take when drawing from real-world controversies. And this is the part most people miss. The outcome might not just impact this one show. It could influence how far Indian creators can go when blending reality with fiction. So what do you think? Should filmmakers have absolute freedom to satirize public figures? Or should there be limits when those depictions resemble real people too closely? Share your thoughts in the comments, because this debate is only heating up.